Hey, welcome back to Sports Edge. This is your boy KJ giving you the top four picks I got for week 5. So, after last week, I think I went even. I think I did 2-2. I think I lost 2 and 1 2. So, I'm at a current record for this year of 10 and 10. So, I'm about 500. So, all right. So, week 5 coming up. Got four top four picks that I got that I want to share with everybody and see what you think. So, number one, I got the Raiders and Colts. I believe that the Raiders is going to actually upset the Colts. I think Max Crosby is going to get pressure on the Colts. I'm still not a believer in Daniel Jones. I think that they've been protecting Daniel Jones very well up to this point, but all you got to do is just get that dam to break a little bit. I think Daniel Jones is right for a bad game. This might be one of those bad games for him. I think that Max Crosby is going to feast on that offensive line for this game. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Raiders to either win outright or probably the more safer play I would say is to just say that they will cover the spread. So I'm going to go ahead and say that the Raiders will win, or more than likely they'll probably cover the spread at least. So that's my pick one. Pick two, Rams versus 49ers. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Rams in this one. I don't think that the 49ers have what it takes to beat the Rams. Matthew Stafford, future Hall of Famer. They have good weapons to work with. I don't see where the 49ers are better at where they're better at versus the Rams. I don't know where that's at. Matthew Stafford, Super Bowl winning quarterback, won many games. They're actually on a I think they're on a 3-game winning streak against the 49ers at this point. So you got that going for them. The Rams got a good defense. They're a very good defense, and they usually play the 49ers very, very well. It's a rivalry game. You don't never really know what's going to happen, but I think the Rams they're going to take care of business in this game. Next, I'm going to go over the game with the Browns versus Vikings. I think the Browns is actually going to upset the Vikings in this game. I don't. The Browns actually have a very good defense, and they got Dylan Gabriel as a quarterback. They went ahead and benched what's his name, Joe Flacco. Think he's about done up in Cleveland. They've squeezed all they could out of that guy, so I think he's about done. I think it's up to the young guys now. It's going to be Dylan Gabriel and Shador Sanders. That's going to be going back and forth as far as that quarterback spot at this point. So I believe Dylan Gabriel is going to do just enough to get them to win, but I really think it's going to be on the Browns defense. I'm not a believer in the Vikings. Carson Wentz, I'm not a believer in him. Never have been a believer of Carson Wentz. There's a reason why he's a backup quarterback at this point. The only reason why he's starting is because J.J. McCarthy got hurt. So I believe that the Browns is actually going to upset the Vikings in this one. Then moving on finally to the Dolphins and Panthers. So they actually got this game pretty close. I don't think so. I think that the Dolphins, they got their problems. I know Tyreek Hill, he's out, but they still got weapons, man. I still think that they got enough weapons. They got a speed mismatch versus the Panthers. Tua, if he can stay healthy, he's still a top 10 quarterback. And just the Panthers, man. They're just so inconsistent. Like they're just so unpredictable. 1 minute they can blow out a team. Next minute they're the ones getting blown out. It's just really, really, you just don't know what you're going to get out of the Panthers. I think out of the two teams, you can more readily predict what you're going to get out of the Dolphins. If they can stay healthy, I think that they can handle business. So I got the Dolphins actually winning this game. All right, and that will wrap up my top four picks for week 5. And just can't wait for week 5 games to get started. All right, have a good night.